Every virus, polio, mpox, influenza. I mean, what's becoming our new standard of surveillance is using the wastewater for everything.
Dr. Eric Topol from the Scripps Research Translational Institute says testing wastewater to track the flu is a good idea. San Diego County has been using the sewage to monitor influenza, and it's trending up with more than 8,000 cases reported in November. It also remains a key indicator of when COVID cases are rising.
All the rapid home tests or the lack of tests leave us with a poor sense of what's going on. But the wastewater is telling us that it's shooting up quickly throughout the country.
We also know from our emergency departments that influenza-like illness is going up. We don't need the wastewater to tell us that.
Over at UC San Diego Health, Chief Medical Officer Chris Longhurst says they are seeing upticks in COVID hospitalizations. Countywide, it's been increasing with 345 San Diegans hospitalized. But it's not just COVID.
We have also seen influenza hospitalizations going up at a significant trend. And so nationally, people are worried about the so-called triple-demic, which is COVID, flu, and RSV. And we're certainly seeing something like that locally. I can't say it's a triple-demic, but it's a respiratory season for sure.
It's hard to predict how high COVID or flu hospitalizations will go this winter. But Longhurst says with built-up protection from prior infections and vaccines, this surge should not be as high as previous ones.
Every hour, every 6 hours, rejiggering and reprioritizing our patient flow to make sure that we can accommodate. But at this point, there's no sign that this is going to be an unmanageable crisis.
Ahead of the holidays, health officials are encouraging everyone to get vaccinated for the flu and boosted for COVID, especially those at high risk.
Both those who are over, let's say, 50, 55, and people who are immunocompromised, they've got to be first in line. Please go get boosted.
Treatments designed to further reduce the risk of hospitalization from COVID and the flu are also available. Topol says don't forget the basics that prevent respiratory viruses. Taking a rapid COVID test before parties, not going out if feeling sick, and wearing a mask in crowded places. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.